You know, why start the video with what the video is actually about? Let's go hear my buddy's exhaust. He has an M340i Catless downpipe, and he just got a Dinan Exhaust. I don't know if I said that correctly. So let's go hear what this thing sounds like, because I bet it's going to sound insane. Oh God, I gotta catch this motherfucker. This isn't good. Why is he sitting there? Well, Joey had the great idea of hitting a parking garage with the new exhaust. So we're gonna see what this sounds like. All right, we had to go to the daytime. I'm not gonna lie, because it sounded crazy at night. Joey pulled back up, as you guys can see behind me here. So now it's time to rip this thing during the daytime. We gotta hear and see what this. It sounds like a jet. It sounds like a jet. Time to get in the big boy BMW, bro. Give me a fist bump. Okay, hear what this car sounds like. It sounds like a literal plane engine. Like, they just sound good. Like, I just wanna, oh my God. I need a B58, bro. I need a Toyota Supra. Like, he's just pulled. Oh my God.
Hey, Daddy! Oh my God!
Alright guys, now that we got the BS out of the way, back to the video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to set up the EK1 with your Elantra N. So a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me how to set up the EK1, if I can make a tutorial on it, and today we are going to do just that. If you guys already have the Elantra N, you have the biggest piece of the puzzle. Let's make this as simple as possible. Alright, you're going to need your EK1, you're going to need your bench flash kit. It should be as simple as just those two items. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to grab all the cords you need from the bench kit, I'm going to grab my EK1, and then we'll go ahead and start setting it up, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to do this. Once you do it the first time, it's really not that bad once you go back to do it. I have my buddy Logan here helping me out too, so he'll be probably also helping demonstrate. But I know a lot of you guys are looking at getting tuned, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so inside of your bench kit, it's gonna come with 3 different cables. You're gonna have your ECU clamp that is gonna go into this EK1 cable here. You're also gonna have your power supply. And then from your power supply, you're also gonna get this cable here inside of the bench kit. When you order your EK1 Pro or your EK1 Mini, it should come with this cable here. This is gonna be an essential piece that you will need to tune the car. When I ordered my EK1, it didn't come with it, but Logan ordered one and his came with it, so I've been using his. But make sure that you guys do have that part, because you will not be able to tune the car at all if you don't have that piece. But other than that, it's gonna be your bench flash kit, EK1, and then that little cable we just showed you there. And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and demonstrate how to put it on. I'm telling you guys, once you do it one time, it's super simple. It's not that hard at all. So I'll have Logan go ahead and start setting it up so we can show you guys how you can read your ECU ID and also tune your 24 plus Elantra M.
So first, once you have all your cables, you're going to take this piece, and that's going to come to your main power supply right here. Plug this in. Then at the other end of that power supply, you're going to have this cable that will plug to your EK1 setup. Plug this right here. And once you have your EK1 cord with this blue cord, this should come with the EK1 like you said, you're going to want to connect to right here where it says EK1 and make sure this clamp goes with this clamp. Once that, you're all set. And then once you come over here, this is a key part. You want to make sure when you're coming onto the ECU, you're taking off both ECU clamps. And make sure when you're doing this, the ECU clamps come all the way forward. And they should both just come off like that. You can just set them to the side. And then when you're getting ready to read your ECU or write your ECU, make sure this ECU clamp is going on the back ECU. Once you put on, clamp all the way down, you're all set. So you might be thinking, once you plug that in, what do you do next and why you're not getting no power? You're going to want to plug that same power cable I plugged here. You're going to plug into your EK1, should be your power supply. So once you plug in there, you're still wondering probably not getting no power. This is what you want to do. You want to come over to the battery. So you're going to have a red clamp and a black clamp. This red clamp is going to go to your positive.
Positive.
So you're going to have this red clamp is going to come to your positive. And then your black one will go to your negative. Once you do that, so once you connect those, the positive and negative, you're going to have this little small positive clamp. So you're going to want to take this blue wire that was on the cord with the EK1. All you want to do is just clamp it onto the black wire to get some power. and make sure you have this button on right here. Turn this on, and the EK1 should come up. And whenever you need to write or anything, you just want to go to power mode, and you have read and write. To get your ECU ID to send to your tuner, you click read ECU ID.
All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what everything looks like with it all hooked up when it's ready to actually tune or to also read your ECU ID. We'll do another video for how to actually log the Elantra N. Let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments, but for now we'll go ahead and see what the setup looks like when everything is put together.
So we have this cord coming from that same cord with the blue cord attached to it. This is gonna go straight to your EK1 to give your EK1 power. The blue cord is coming from the same part, and then the red cord comes from where we plug in this cord that is going to the cigarette lighter port into the positive to the negative to get power from here to go to your EK1. And then this all, once you clamp these together, it's just all for your ECU, so just clamps right onto your ECU.
And it's as simple as that. It's really not that bad. Once you guys hook this up once or twice, it's not going to be a struggle at all. It's just the first time. It does look confusing because there's a lot of wires, but I promise you guys it's not that bad. And then for those of you who are doing cherry tuning, you will need to read your ECU ID and provide them with the details that are in this section. And then when they go ahead and send you your tune, like Logan said, all you're going to do is you're going to press write ECU once you have your tune loaded onto your SD card. And from there, it's super simple. Oh, would you look who it is? As I was saying, once you guys load your SD card onto your EK1, once you press write ECU, it's going to ask you if you have your SD card in it. You're going to hit OK, and from there, you should see your tuning options.
So when your tune is fully complete, fully flashed onto your ECU, first thing you want to do is click this red button, take off this negative and this positive, and then you're going to want to take off this clamp right here. Remember, come all the way forward. That's when it's to release. Then you're going to want to put back on this back one, this front one, tighten these down, and then your car should be in accessory mode, or you could do it while off. We heard from both sides. And then once you take everything off, you go in, turn the car off, and then turn your car on by pressing the brake down, and your tune should be on.
All right, guys, so now that we finally have that wrapped up and we gave you a little tutorial on how everything kind of works, if you guys do have any questions, please do feel free to ask them down in the comment section. I try to reply to all of the comments. If you guys would also like me to make a EK1 logging video, how to log your car when you are tuned, I can also do that for you guys as well. Just let me know what you guys want to see and we'll take care of it. But anyway, let me show you guys a little clip of Logan launching his car before I let you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. I have a lot of content coming really soon, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear the exhaust right now, but I have a new exhaust on the car, so definitely be looking out for an exhaust video soon, guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Adios.